I think the most we've ever seen on a dyno is about 1275, 1280.
Wow. Okay.
We haven't turned it up on this new setup. We just put bigger cams, different turbos on it this summer. We're thinking it should be making about 1350 to the wheels.
We're here at Cars and Christ with one of the VIP guests. What's your name?
My name's Taylor.
Taylor, and tell me a little bit more about your car, please.
Oh, it's been a labor of love.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a 997.2, so it's a 2011 911 Turbo S.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a couple modifications.
It looks pretty stock. Tell me about it.
I mean, so it's a built and sleeved motor. It's a 4.2 rather than the factory 3.8.
Mm-hmm.
It's got custom fabricated exhaust and headers, running some Zona 7864S's turbos with the. I've got a relationship. I know the guys up at Force Performance.
Okay.
We've tried a bunch of different turbos on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's running on Cyvex, so we got rid of Porsche's ECU and it's a full standalone. I've got, let's see, the fuel system's been upgraded to the newer 991.2 turbo Porsches, and then we added 6. I want to say they're 2200 cc injectors.
Whoa.
It's controlled by an injector dynamics fuel controller up front.
I think I saw it in front.
Radium surge tank.
Yeah.
It's got a billet aluminum intake manifold where the other 6 injectors are housed.
Yeah.
The challenge with this one is that it's the first generation PDK.
Okay.
It has every part available for a PDK that you can buy. It's got the Dodson 10 plate clutches.
Yeah.
The transmission pan, the sump brace.
Yeah.
Wave track differential. We've got drive shaft shop custom axles on it.
Mm-hmm.
The fastest it's gone in a half mile so far is 202.5, which is pretty fast for a Porsche.
That's really fast. Yeah. So how much do you think it's putting out of the wheels?
That's a good question. I think the most we've ever seen on a dyno is about 1275, 1280.
Wow. Okay.
We haven't turned it up on this new setup. We just put bigger cams, different turbos on it this summer. We're thinking it should be making about 1350 to the wheels.
So how long has this whole process taken?
Longer than it should have. So the problem with the whole car is that I've ended up being kind of a pioneer in this first generation PDK.
Okay.
And I mean, I've had, I don't know, 3 or 4 different tuners try to help.
Okay.
And we haven't gotten there. I'm working with a guy right now out of the Dominican Republic he's been awesome.
Yeah.
And it runs better than it ever has now. But we started this build, we pulled the motor in February of 21.
Okay.
So
it's been almost 3 years now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. But yeah, I mean, and then obviously it's wrapped, and then I've got custom seats in it, roll cage, harnesses.
So tell me about the inspiration for the wrap.
I like camo and I like blue, and so that was kind of like let's get crazy.
Yeah.
And the wrap's actually gonna get changed next week. Probably do something similar, slightly different colors, different film. See what the pattern comes up as.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Do you
It's
get a lot of crap from people saying that I can't see your car? Where is it?
Oh yeah, I mean, all the time. Why'd you take a picture of nothing?
Yeah. I mean, it's blue. Like it's not camo anymore, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Anyways, so tell me a little more about your racing.
So I race with a sector. I guess a series is called Shift Sector.
Okay.
Or Airstrip Attack.
Yeah.
They do 4 or 5 events a year. Right now, in fact, this weekend they're racing out in California.
Nice.
They've got an event coming up in the middle of April, like 13th and 14th, down in Hondo, just outside of San Antonio. Yeah. There's another event, I want to say June 1st, maybe June 1st and 2nd in Independence, Kansas. There's another one they call it Indy. It's actually Marion, Indiana, just outside of Indianapolis.
Gotcha.
That's a 3-day event in August, and then they do in Abilene later in the year.
Okay.
October, November, or something like that.
And is it all drag racing, or is it
it's
track racing a little bit
Well,
too?
it's half-mile drag racing.
Okay.
And then they do a roll race event also.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody's real serious into racing that comes out there. I mean, we get people that show up in a stock Volkswagen Jetta or a Hyundai Elantra, and it's a lot of fun because you get to really see what a car will do, and the half mile is a completely different animal.
Okay.
I mean, it's people talk about quarter miles and stuff.
Yeah.
But going that extra quarter.
Yeah.
Is really hard on cars.
Okay.
So it's
But
yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
So what else do you have in the garage?
Let's see. I actually have a newer 911 turbo, a 991.2. It's a 2017. I bought it in September. I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh no.
I sent it in for some modifications. It had a little more damage to it than we thought, and so the build's kind of escalated into waiting on machine shop.
Okay.
I daily drive a Ram TRX.
Nice.
That's about 1,000 horsepower.
Wow. Yeah.
And then let's see. My wife drives a GLS 63 AMG Mercedes.
Nice.
And then she has a 718 Cayman.
Wow. So you guys are definitely about Porsches then.
We are. Yeah. and then I've got my son here today, and I've got him in a Whipple charged Mustang.
Nice.
So I don't know what it makes. Maybe 650 to the wheels, something like that.
Wow, that's a lot. How old is your son?
17.
Oh my God, that's a lot of horsepower for a 17-year-old.
It is. He's done well with it.
Okay. That he's told you. He doesn't told you about the other mishaps.
I mean,
right?
last Cars and Coffee. I used to have a GT3, and we were on the tollway. I called him on the phone. I said, "Hey, let's do a poll."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Dad, I don't think we should. It's where
Whoa.
and I was like, "Okay, we'll slow down to 50 and then go off 50."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, all right." And he absolutely walked the GT3.
Nice.
I mean, it was so. Yeah. Then I thought I got to sell this GT3 now. This is too slow.
Okay. Well, this is a really awesome build, man. Thanks. Thank you so much for showing to us. And
yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, you too. Appreciate it.